Karen waddled into the diner like she owned the place, her purse swinging like a weapon of mass annoyance. The bell above the door jingled, but it might as well have been a warning siren. She plopped into a booth, her bulk spilling over the seat, and surveyed the room with a sneer that could curdle milk. The diner, a cozy spot called Mama's Kitchen, was a haven for locals who loved its greasy spoon charm until Karen decided it was her personal buffet for scams. She'd been here before, too many times. The eat and complain routine was her masterpiece. Order a feast, devour it, then scream about food poisoning or a hair in her soup to dodge the bill. Sometimes she'd even get a gift card for her trouble. The staff knew her game, but Karen was relentless, her arrogance a battering ram. Tonight, though, the air felt different. The servers exchanged glances, their smiles tight, their hands ready. Karen didn't notice. She never did. "Excuse me, waitress." Karen's voice cut through the hum of the diner like a chainsaw. She waved her menu like a flag of war. "This place looks filthier every time I come here. Do you even clean the tables?" The server, a young woman named Mia with tired eyes and a steel spine, approached cautiously. She'd dealt with Karen before everyone had. "Ma'am, we clean thoroughly. Can I take your order?" Mia asked, her tone polite but laced with quiet defiance. Karen snorted, her chins wobbling. "I'll have the deluxe burger, fries, onion rings, and a milkshake. Make it quick. I'm not here to wait." She tossed the menu onto the table, where it landed with a slap. Mia scribbled the order, her jaw tight, and retreated to the kitchen. Behind the counter, Javier, the cook, muttered, "She's back. God help us." The manager, a no-nonsense woman named Denise, was already watching from the pass-through, her phone tucked into her apron. She'd been burned by Karen one too many times. The food came out too fast for Karen to complain about the service, though she tried. "This burger's cold," she barked, even as steam rose from the patty. She took a massive bite, ketchup dribbling down her chin, and chewed loudly while scrolling her phone. The fries disappeared in handfuls. The onion rings crunched to oblivion. The milkshake was half gone before Mia could even check in. Karen's eyes darted around, searching for her next angle. She settled on a classic, the hair. "Oh my God!" Karen's shriek silenced the diner. She held up a single strand of hair, dangling it like evidence of a crime. "This was in my fries. This place is a health hazard." Patrons turned, some curious, some annoyed. Mia approached, her face a mask of calm. "Ma'am, I'm sorry you found that. Can I see it?" Karen thrust the hair forward, her voice rising. "Don't you dare act like this isn't your fault. I want a refund, and I'm reporting you to the health department." Denise emerged from the back, her phone still in her apron, but now recording. She'd installed cameras after Karen's last stunt, and the footage was crystal clear. "Ma'am," Denise said, her voice steady, "we take hygiene seriously. Let's talk about this calmly." Karen wasn't having it. She stood, her chair scraping the floor, and jabbed a finger at Denise. "You're all incompetent. I'm sick from this disgusting food. I'm calling my lawyer." The diner was a pressure cooker now, every eye on the showdown. Javier, leaning out from the kitchen, held up a notepad where he'd scribbled the night's orders, including Karen's untouched complaint history. Mia, emboldened, spoke up. "Ma'am, I watched you eat every bite. You didn't look sick a minute ago." Karen's face turned purple. "How dare you? I'm a paying customer," she roared, oblivious to the irony that she never paid. Denise stepped closer, her voice low but cutting. "Karen, we know your game. You've done this here, at the pizza place down the street, at the taco truck. We've got footage of you eating everything, no complaints, until you pulled that hair from your own purse." Karen froze, her eyes widening. The diner went silent, the weight of truth hanging heavy. Denise continued, "We've got witnesses, too. You're not getting a refund. You're getting reported." Karen's bravado cracked. "You can't prove anything," she sputtered, but her voice wavered. Denise held up her phone, the screen showing Karen in glorious high definition, plucking a hair from her purse and tucking it into the fries. The other patrons gasped, some chuckling darkly. A man at the counter muttered, "Karma's a bitch." Karen's face crumpled, but she doubled down, because that's what Karens do. "This is slander. I'll sue you all." Mia, done with the nonsense, picked up the crumpled receipt from the counter and handed it to Denise. Scrawled across it in bold ink was the truth. Karen tried her eat and complain scam again. Staff had proof, and she got reported for fraud. It was a quiet rebellion, a middle finger to Karen's tyranny. Denise nodded at Mia, then turned to Karen. You can leave now, or I call the police. Your choice. Karen's eyes darted to the door, then back to Denise. For a moment, it looked like she might fight, but the weight of the evidence and the diner's collective stare crushed her. She grabbed her purse, muttering curses, and stormed out, the bell jingling mockingly behind her. The diner erupted in applause, not for the drama, but for the justice. Mia sank into a booth, exhausted but triumphant. Javier slid her a milkshake on the house. You earned it, he said. Denise filed the report that night. The police took the footage, the witness statements, and the receipt with its damning title. Karen's scam had unraveled, her name now tied to fraud in the small town's records. Word spread fast by morning. Every diner, coffee shop, and food truck knew to watch for her. She'd been blacklisted, her reign of terror over. But the real victory wasn't just catching her. It was the quiet strength of Mia, Denise, and Javier, who'd stood up to a bully and won. The diner went back to its rhythm, the clink of plates and hum of conversation filling the air. Mama's Kitchen wasn't just a place for food, it was a place where people fought for what was right, where community meant something. Karen's kind thrived on fear, but she'd underestimated the power of people who'd had enough. Her scam was done, and so was she. The lesson wasn't just about Karen's fall. It was about the courage to call out wrong, to stand firm when someone tries to take what isn't theirs. It was about the little guys, Mia with her tired eyes, Javier with his notepad, Denise with her phone, who proved that truth could outshine even the loudest lies. And in that small diner, under the glow of neon lights, justice tasted better than any burger. The end.